What's going on, legends? Welcome back to the channel. In today's How to Unlock video, we're going to be covering the M1916 Marksman Rifle from Vanguard for those of you that are free to play in Warzone. Now, this was one of the weapons available through the Season 3 Battle Pass, but not everyone played enough to unlock it, or maybe there's new players joining and even players that are coming back to the game, so I wanted to put this out there for those of you that could use some help. You guys can expect me to cover some tips and tricks to make it a bit easier. We will obviously go over the challenge so you know exactly what to do to unlock it, and I will even share with you guys a recommended loadout to best set you up for success. Now, before we dive into it, if you guys do enjoy this content at any time or find this video helpful in any way, make sure you share your support for the channel by going down below and smashing that like button. Go ahead and throw an easy goal of 50 likes on today's video, as well as if you guys would like to find a way back to the channel for more Call of Duty content, make sure you guys do hit that subscribe button alongside that notification bell so we don't miss you in future videos. All right, in order to unlock this, you're going to need to know what that challenge is. So if you go to where you edit your loadout, go over to the Marksman Rifle, scroll down to the 1916. Your challenge should be read as follows. Get 10 one-shot, one kills in 15 different matches. Now, this doesn't specify having to use a marksman rifle, so I believe that you could get away with either using a marksman rifle or a sniper, and as long as you do get that one-shot, one-kill elimination, it should count towards your progress. Now, the game mode that you're going to want to dive into in order to achieve this is going to be Plunder. Obviously, if there's access to a limited time mode that you prefer, whether it's called Dare, Clash, or something else, you're more than welcome to dive into that. However, Plunder is way better for the simple fact that it gives players of all skill level significant amount more time to achieve the progress, being that the matches can be anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes and sometimes even longer. When you're flying into Caldera, thanks to the Season 4 update, we now have the location as Storage Town, and this is definitely the place that you're going to want to land, as it's easily the most populated. You're going to find the most engagement, and that's going to be extremely important for this challenge, especially because you are going to be looking to get 10 eliminations. As a secondary option as well, you are more than welcome to land at the airfield, as that was the most popular place before Storage Town existed, and I think either of those locations will suit you well. Other than the fact that you need 10 one-shot, one-kill eliminations, the other thing that makes this challenge extremely difficult is the fact that if players are in a squad and are not running solo, you're going to manage to down the player, and if the player goes down, it's not going to count as a one-shot, one-kill, and that can be kind of frustrating. So hopefully you will run across enough solo players. This is a little bit of RNG being a part of this challenge, as you may not be able to find as many of those depending on the match that you're in. Another thing that makes this challenge extremely difficult is the fact that in order to achieve a one-shot, one-kill, you're typically going to have to hit people in the head or just rely on the fact that they are extremely weakened. When you hit that body shot, it actually counts for a one-shot, one-kill as well. So I do recommend that you guys do aim high, even if it means getting eliminated more than you'd like to. It's going to be worth it, as you do have to pull off 10 one-shot kill eliminations. So if you manage to hit people multiple times, even if you get that elimination, it's just not going to count. So it is important to just go for those headshots. In order to increase your odds of getting a one-shot, one-kill elimination, I highly recommend that you guys stay under 50 meters in distance from your opponents. Sometimes if you're further than that, even if you do manage to get a headshot, it can lead to multiple shots being needed, and you might not get that one-shot, one-kill. It can also reduce the difficulty of this challenge by trying to third-party people when you get the opportunity, as typically people that are already firing at each other will have less health or at least less shields, and it will increase your odds of getting a one-shot, one-kill elimination, even if it turns out that the other person eliminates you. Another thing that I like to use that can overall increase your odds is running dead silence. This allows you to sneak up on the opponents with those silent footsteps, not allowing them to know where your position is or even that you're coming. You can really close the distance on someone, maybe even put the barrel to their back or their head, pull the trigger, and get that one-shot, one-kill elimination that way. So we've covered some tips and tricks to make it a bit easier. We've gone over the challenge so you guys know exactly what to do to unlock it. Now, for this one in particular, I definitely don't recommend using a marksman rifle, as it's going to make this challenge pretty difficult. So let's go ahead and dive into our recommended loadout, which today is going to be the Kar 98K sniper rifle from Vanguard. Alrighty, for our attachments, we have as follows. For the muzzle of the SD silencer. For the barrel, the VDD RE02K. For the stock, we have the short stock. For perks, I'm using quick scope and fully loaded. The rear grip, we have that leather grip. The magazine, I have the 8mm Klauser 5-round fast mag. Ammunition, we have lengthened, and then last but not least, for our underbarrel, we have that heavy foregrip. And a couple more things I want to address before we wrap things up here. The reason I'm recommending to you guys a Vanguard weapon in order to unlock the M1916 from Vanguard is if you use weapons from the other titles, whether it's Modern Warfare or Cold War, sometimes it can overall affect the tracking of the challenge, and you may get matches that don't count, which would lead you having to play more matches than is being asked. And the last thing I want to touch on is whether or not you can leave the match once you've gotten the progress towards your challenge. So once you are confident you got the 10 one-shot, one-kills, you can go to where you edit your loadout in-game, go to the marksman rifle, scroll down to the 1916, It looks like the progress is tracked properly. You can then leave the match that you're in, jumping into your next one, overall decreasing the amount of time this should take you. However, if you are confident you got those 10 one-shot 1 kills, you go to check the progress and it does not appear to track properly, I highly recommend staying through to the end of the match in order to increase your odds of it counting and obviously not leading to you having to play more matches. Now, we've covered some tips and tricks to make this a bit easier. I've gone over the challenge with you guys to know exactly what to do to unlock this, and I even gave you guys a recommended loadout to best set you up for success. That's going to wrap things up for us here. Thank you guys for all the support in today's video, all the support on the channel, and I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Peace.